Hello, my name is Raul Jr., born and raised in West Covina, California. At the age of 18, I made a bad decision. I decided that it was okay to chase my girlfriend and her friends in a car on the freeway. And that ultimately led to the driver losing control, going off of an embankment, and the car nosedived and flipped. Had 5 people in the car. One ended up dying, which was Ashley. She was 12 years old. Her sister, Kathleen, ended up being paralyzed from the waist down, and all the other girls got bumps and bruises. I was sentenced to prison for 32 years to life. There wasn't a day in those 22 years that I wish I could have done something different, that I wish I could have told the other families how sorry I was. For 22 years, I carried that with me, because it wasn't just me that was involved that day, It was 5 families that were involved, a whole city that was involved. The people that had to witness it, that was something that they'll probably have to carry with them, every time they get on the freeway or they get in a car. Kathleen, her being paralyzed from the waist down, I ruined her life forever. She'll never be able to walk again. She'll always have to be in a wheelchair, need assistance, need someone to help her. I thought about Ashley, how she, at 12 years old, her life was cut short. How she will never be able to be a mom. She'll never be able to have a father-daughter dance, have a quinceañera. I decided to get involved with Street Racing Kills to make a change, to make a difference, hoping that my story can touch or impact a youngster's life, boy or girl, show them the ramifications of, bad choices and decisions. I can't change my past, but I can change my future, and I can maybe help somebody in the process. So for the last 22 years of my life, aside from being in prison, those 22 years I've always sat and thought about what I could have done different. Because I was so impulsive and I had to have what I wanted, I wish I would have been able to just stop and think and say, you know what, this is dangerous. This is putting people at risk. This is putting my life at risk, and maybe I would have done something, handled the situation better than the way that I handled it. Maybe just, say, you know what, try it tomorrow. Talk to them later. It's not worth it. I couldn't see beyond that. I was already in tunnel vision. And moving forward, I thought, maybe with Street Racing Kills, by me sharing this with kids, they'll get a different perspective and hope, like, you know what, I don't want to end up like Raul. I know there's kids that are going to be out there street racing, that are going to be going to those kind of places. Yes, they might have gotten away with it once, twice, 3 times, but eventually that luck will run out. So there is places where you can do that in a safe environment. Go into a speedway, go into Fontana, go into Irwindale, where you can do that in a safe manner, where you're not putting people's lives at risk, where you're not putting innocent people that are just your 9-to-5ers, going to work, getting the bus, walking to wherever they're going to, and I hope that, by hearing my story, it'll make them think twice. And if you gotten away with it, like I said, feel lucky, you got lucky. I got away with a lot of things that I shouldn't have got away with, and I got caught for things that I didn't do, and I got blamed for it. So that's just the way it goes sometimes. I know today's, it's all about likes and followings, and but you don't be a follower, be a leader. Do the right thing. They say integrity is always, doing the right thing when no one's watching. Be the bigger person. Be smart. Make good choices and decisions. Hang with smart people that want to do things in life that are positive, that are good. I always say, if you hang with 3 stupid people, you're going to be the 4th one. So why not hang with someone that's smart, that wants to be a lawyer, that wants to be a doctor, be something better. I know your parents taught you good, so, be the example that they were to you. I was fortunate. Then here I am today, living proof that miracles do happen. Now I'm taking this opportunity to share my story, hoping that you guys are listening, stop you guys from doing the bad thing that you're doing, so you don't have to go down the road that I did, and hope that you learn from my experience.